A young perspective on hot-button issues around the world. This is The Hub.
Hello and welcome to the program. I'm Wang Guan in Beijing. A new year brings new beginnings as we celebrate the Lunar New Year, the Spring Festival in the Year of the Horse. We wish you joy, good health, and the courage to pursue new possibilities in the year ahead. And when it comes to good wishes, music often speaks louder than words. In this episode themed First Song of the New Year, we reconnect with old friends and meet new ones. Together, we will reflect on stories from the past, share hopes for the new year ahead, and turn our gaze towards a future waiting to be written. First of all, let's head to the RT Theater in Beijing, the capital of China, and check out a special performance for some old friends of the Hub.
Greetings everyone, happy 2026. I'm Xu here at the RT Theater in Beijing. All Children Choir One Voice has returned to China once again with New Year melodies.
I
hope my English gets better. I hope I can be happy every day.
It feels fresh and exciting, and it makes the new year feel full of wishes and hopes.
Of course, I wish health for everyone, including myself and the family, and all the best of success.
How does it feel to be back after last year's popularity across China? And what's new this year?
It has changed me in a lot of ways. I've developed new skills like meeting new people and talking to new people, and I've developed in my singing a lot, and I think I've gained the confidence to sing for myself and go out there and be myself and try new things.
I feel like in 2026 I want to improve on a lot of things, and a lot of people that inspire me are people in my family, and they all do amazing things, and I want to become like them and learn to be braver and stronger like the people in my family.
I see you see me. How can anyone believe we're different?
Continuing the choir's tradition of creating original music, a special song titled We Are Together was composed especially for Chinese audiences. Michelle Booth serves as the COO and artistic director of One Voice, while her husband, Ross Booth, is the band director and keyboardist. In our conversation, they spoke about this year's tour and shared the story behind the song.
Michelle, so nice to have you back on the Hub on CGTN.
I'm so excited to be here.
And congratulations on the successful show. And the end of the performance, actually, your group prepared a special gift, a song particularly for China. And you said it's been 3 years that you guys continued this tradition of coming back to China and perform on New Year. So how does this new tradition feel to you?
It's been amazing. We've learned a lot, and we love coming. China has a beautiful way of celebrating the new year and looking forward to the next year with so much prosperity and luck and happiness, and it's taught me to appreciate the new year even more, I think, than before.
I know it's also the holiday season in the States, so does it feel any difficult personally to be so far away from home?
Yes, although I'm very lucky that I have 2 of my 3 children are in the choir and travel. They've come the last 3 years, which has been great for Mom. And the second year, we started bringing a live band, and my husband plays the piano in the band. So it's been fun. We've been able to experience China as a family.
Last year, OVCC toured across China and took part in multiple exchange activities. Is there any particular moment or experience that left a strong impression on you?
We were able to sing last year at a hospital, and there were some patients that were a part of that hospital outreach, and many of the kids got emotional just being able to lift somebody that maybe was feeling a little sad while they're dealing with their infirmities there at the hospital, and that one will stay with me for a long time. We also really enjoyed the Temple of Heaven and spontaneously singing Wish there, and that being captured on someone's phone, that was pretty special. But I think there's been a lot. We just keep learning and growing, and I know they loved being a part of the World Games over the summer. That was very fun. So we just continue to love China and are surprised by something new every time we come.
And just to follow up on that, in your opinion, what does it mean to empower or to give back to a community through singing?
When we were at the hospital, one of the leaders there who spoke talked about humanistic care. And as he was talking, I was like, yes, One Voice believes in humanistic care, and we care about humans through music. And we teach the kids to express the music on their face and sing it with their heart. And to be able to give back to a community, to them, means looking at someone face to face and sharing their heart.
This time, One Voice returns to China with a captivating performance. Over the years, they have built a strong bond with Chinese audiences, whose warmth and enthusiasm keep inspiring the choir.
I saw the kids on the stage so energetic, and so they're so into the performance. And so maybe this question is a little bit too broad, but just if you can give your 2 cents on this. So what motivates this group to stay so actively engaged on the front line of people-to-people exchanges between China and the United States?
I think they just enjoy sharing what's different. I think they enjoy feeling like they're bringing something special to China to share and maybe give a glimpse of what they do in their day-to-day life in America, but also then to appreciate the amazing things that China gives them back and learn from how they're living their lives.
And so after so many personal encounters with China, what do you think that truly connects with the audiences or people here that beyond the performances?
I think they see the purity and the goodness in kids, and I think their children respond to that. It's so fun for us to see the audiences here so full of children, and so when they get to connect with those kids, that's so fun. I think too, we have a point in the show where some of our kids talk about being here with their sibling, and the audience gets very excited. And I think there's a piece of family inside of this experience that I think the Chinese audience is interested in, which is fun for us as well.
Year of 2026 is also the year of the horse in China. So if you could say a few things to our audiences maybe for their New Year wishes or just greetings.
Happy New Year. I hope that the new year is filled with prosperity and love and happiness and joy. I hope that everything China is hoping to experience can come about.
Following the conversation with Michelle Booth, we spoke with Ross Booth, the composer of We Are Together, about the emotions and inspiration behind the music.
You are the composer of a special song that's for the Chinese audiences. Can you share a little bit about that story? Why did you decide to compose the song, and how does it feel?
So we have a history in One Voice Children's Choir of writing songs with members of the choir. And we've released about 30 songs now that are all co-written by me and kids from the choir. And we had written a song that we thought was pretty good, that had the message we wanted to share, which is really about the way we feel about China, the love we feel, the connection that we felt as we've been here. And we'd written it, and we said, well, we'll send it to somebody in China who can help us translate a verse and a chorus of it, and then we'll sing part of it in Chinese. And I was driving around a few weeks later, and I just feeling like, that's not right. like it feels like if that's what we do, like we wrote our thing and then we tried to make it China's thing. And I was driving down the road one evening thinking about this problem and what to do. And I just, in my mind, I had this thought: how do you say "we are together" in Chinese? And I asked Google. And figured out kind of what the phrase was, and I'm driving down the road singing "Woman Sai Chi," right? And we went and checked it with our cultural advisors, and they said, no, this is a good phrase. It's the right message. And so we kept part of the original song and rewrote the chorus to be what it is. And now, I mean, that was literally less than a month ago that we rewrote the chorus and got ready to bring it to China. And now the kids are singing it on stage every night on this tour.
Yeah, and they're singing the song like when they sing the Chinese part, and some of the kids learn Chinese back at school or speak it at home, but I assume some of the kids don't really learn the language any other way. So what is the secret sauce of breaking down the boundary of language?
Well, I think for One Voice, the answer to that question is music. Music is the secret sauce, because no matter what language we speak, we all understand the feeling of music. We all understand when music is trying to communicate a certain kind of feeling to us. And this song has a feeling of joyfulness, of connection, of celebration, of honoring one another, who the Chinese people are, who we are as citizens of the United States, and really what makes us common, what makes us the same. And we really think music is a great unifier, and I think that's what we experience when we're here at the theater with the students in China. It is, no matter where we come from or what language we speak, music has the ability to cut through all of that and bring us together.
So I asked this question to your wife, Michelle, who is also the artistic director of the group. Why coming back to China for 3 years now during the New Year? So give us a picture, like if you guys don't come to China for performances, how would you usually celebrate this day?
You know, we'd probably be spending time with our family. We have 3 kids. 2 of them are here. Our oldest child is at home with grandparents. But we'd be celebrating together with our family, and there'll still be plenty of that to come in 2026. But this year it was important to be back in China. And, you know, I don't know a lot about current events in China. I know a lot about current events where I live in the U.S. But no matter what's going on in the world, as we ring in a new year, it's just the perfect time to say, let's let the old year be gone. Let's let the old things be gone, and let's let today and the future be what we care about most. And in that spirit, that's really what this new song is about. It's about saying that as we move into 2026, as we move into a future, we are together, we are not apart. What makes us the same is way more important than what divides us. And One Voice Children's Choir and all of us who are involved in this particular work feel a strong desire that people all over the world, but especially with our friends here in China, that we have a feeling that we are united, that we are together, that what brings us together is way bigger and way stronger than what divides us.
Focus on what's relevant in China and the world. Bridge the gap between what you know and what you want to know. This is The Hub.
Tobias Lecomte is a Belgian musician who has been living in Shanghai, China for over 15 years. Fluent in Shanghainese, he has impressed many online. Earlier, he shared his fascinating stories and expectations for the year ahead. Tobias, first of all, happy Lunar New Year to you and your family.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
So now to start with, can you tell us a bit about yourself, your background, your music, and your life in China?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a musician from Belgium. I was born in a family of all musicians. My dad, my mom, my sister, they're all classical musicians, actually. So that's how I grew up within the music, I guess. And then I was in the conservatory in Belgium and Brussels, actually. And my teacher invited us to go to China to play with them in a group in 2008. So I arrived in Shanghai, basically, and I got off the airplane and I felt home. So I stayed there, basically.
So you connected with the city. In what ways did the city of Shanghai make you feel home?
It's hard to just pin down one thing. I mean, it was just the general vibe. It felt like I had been there before, which is not the truth. It was the first time I was in China or in Shanghai. But like the warmth of the people, the food, the pace, because I like fast pace. So it kind of felt like, hey, this is a place I could feel like home. So I stayed.
Great. So tell us a bit about your music career. You have been in this career on and off for some 15 years. What brought you to China to study music, and what has encouraged you to make China an important part of your life, your career, and you truly put down your roots here?
Yeah, well, because I came there with that group and I kind of felt home, I was like, okay, now I need to find a way to stay here. But I was still studying. So I decided to switch from my Belgian studies to studying the same, but then on the Conservatory of Music in Shanghai. So that's how my study started. And then whilst being there and meeting more musicians in the conservatory and also around the city of Shanghai, I just started to play around town, playing shows with different people, different places actually. And then one thing led to another. And then I could do more shows with Chinese artists on TV shows and touring around China, basically.
大家好，上个礼拜我相当的荣幸被邀请来了布鲁塞尔中国文化中心。
Hello everyone. Last week I had the great honor of being invited to give a personal sharing session at the China Cultural Center in Brussels. I really didn't expect so many people to show up. Since most of the audience were French speakers, I decided to do the entire sharing in French, a language I hadn't spoken much for quite a long time. The event began with a brief introduction by Director Gong from the China Cultural Center in Brussels, who introduced me and today's activity.
Mr. Tobias is very popular in China, especially in Shanghai. Now let's invite Mr. Tobias to give us a very interesting and engaging lecture.
Then
it was my turn. I started by sharing who I am, my background, the fact that my whole family is involved in music, and my own journey as a musician. I talked about how I first came to Shanghai and the connections that brought me there. I also shared some of the musical projects I've worked on in China over the years, including appearances on various TV programs, concerts, band performances, and tours.
You speak the language of Chinese, which I don't. I mean, it's a dialect rather under Chinese.
Well, yeah, that's recent 3 years I speak the dialect, but before I studied first.
How did you fare?
By myself.
How did you fare? How did your Chinese go?
My Shanghainese is going very well. It's actually better than my Mandarin now. 大家好，我是高野，来自比利时。
Hello everyone, I'm Tobias from Belgium. I'm very happy to be here today and to take part in this interview, sharing and connecting with all of you. I wish you all a happy new year, good health, and every success in the year ahead.
Wow. I think this applause does not just come from me, it's from the whole team, which you cannot see. I have dozens of crew, truly incredible. I guess the language helps, right? When you show a thorough appreciation of the culture of the language here, I mean, that just make people feel more respected and more accepting and loving of your music. Now, in 2025, you appeared as an actor in the Shanghai comedy troupe's production. Today's name is Shanghai. Tell us a bit about that show, and did you expect that show to be as impactful as it has been?
Well, it came a bit as a surprise because, I mean, I never imagined that I could do this. But the funny thing is, I kind of learned part of my Shanghainese through Huajixi, basically, the Shanghainese comedy, because I was watching the videos and learning a bit Shanghainese with it. And then suddenly someday the Shanghai comedy troupe came and they asked like, yeah, we have this new theater piece and we would love to be part of it. They're like, yeah, sure. And then I didn't expect, firstly, that it would take so long in rehearsals. This is for me, I know with music, mostly it's like we have a concert, we have a couple of rehearsals 1 week before or 2 weeks before, and then we go and play the show or go on tour. But with them, it's like you have to really be with the whole troupe for like a month, each day, 8 hours a day. And at the start, it was a bit, wow, this is a lot of work and trying to catch how it works. But in the end, it should be like this, because on stage, you have to feel like you've known each other for years. So it was very fun, and it was very learning experience for myself as well, because I know how to perform on stage, but more as a musician and less as an actor, and then also in not my own language. I had to do it in Shanghainese, but it's very, very challenging and very rewarding experience.
Of course. I mean, out of curiosity, how did a Caucasian person, a European guy, finding a character in this comedy show? Tell us a bit about the plot.
Yeah, well, basically, there was an old Shanghainese play which is called 72家访客, which is like very old, and it tells about a little alley in Shanghai in the older Shanghainese days, when a lot of people from different provinces would be coming to Shanghai to work and live in the same compound or the same street. And of course, because different provinces have different cultures, different dialects, so they would encounter misunderstandings and problems between the neighbors. And now they took this idea and put it in a more modern Shanghai, in like a big building with not only people from Shanghai or other provinces, but also foreigners. So I play one of the foreigners living in this building, meeting my neighbors and having misunderstandings because they're all from different cultures and different places. So it's pretty fun.
Very good, very good. So how did you like your, transition from being a musician now to also a stage actor? What's your career plan for the year ahead? Are you enjoying all this?
Well, I'm enjoying any new challenge, and there's many new challenges that coming, or I wish there's many more new challenges coming. For the coming year, well, I'll continue my own music because I write music for my projects, but I also play with Chinese artists and all over the world, basically. And I'm very happy that this show is going well, because we only played a couple of shows end of November, but now we will play again in January, and in April we will have a couple of more shows of this Shanghai Huajixi, which I'm very excited for. And I really wish we could play more. And I'm trying to kind of help a bit with maybe promoting the show abroad. I would like to have the whole world know about the Shanghainese culture. And so if we could take this play and go in other places around the world, it would be nice as well.
Yeah. Now, on a very happy note, we're celebrating the year of the horse. So let's look ahead to the new year. What does the animal of horse, the year of the horse, signify or mean to you personally?
Personally, it means that my year is over because I'm the year of the snake. So I can stop wearing red. No, I'm just kidding. I always wear red. But the year of the horse means I just hope it's going to be another year of good health, good happiness, new challenges for me or for everyone, because I like challenging myself. I don't like to stick with the same I did last year. So I hope there's going to be many new things coming on my path. Yes.
Yeah, the word horse or the concept of horse is widely quoted in Chinese idioms. There's so many idioms in Chinese expressing momentum with the word horse in it, with the spirit of perseverance and hard work with the word horse in it. Are you familiar with any of those words that has horse in it that bodes well for the new year?
马到成功.
Wow, that's a good one. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, and wishing you and your family a very happy new year.
Thank you. The same to you.
Thank you. After the interview, Tobias sent us a recording of his original song for the Year of the Horse, whose flowing melodies express his love for Shanghai and convey his sincere Spring Festival wishes.